My name is Miranda. I work for Paris Board of Public Utilities, and my job position is I am the chemistry laboratory manager. I've worked in the lab for Paris BPU for the past 3 years. I was hired in November of 2021, but for the past year, a little bit over a year actually, I have been promoted to chemistry lab manager. In school, I always loved science and math, so whenever I got into college, I pursued my degree in science. So I ended up getting a bachelor's in chemistry from Austin Peay State University to get the job here at BPU. While working here in the chemistry lab, I had to go to more schooling through Murfreesboro, and I ended up getting a certification, the grade 4 certification for the department that I'm in, and it was a lot of extra training, but it was definitely worth it. So basically my job is to make sure that the waters that we are sending into Henry County's environment and the ecosystem are of great quality and that it is clean, clean enough that you can swim in and just enjoy living near the lake or near a creek or near a stream or something like that. So my job is super important. I conduct science experiments every single day. All 5 days of the week. I do testing for pH levels and all sorts of different types of levels to make sure that it is safe for you and safe for the environment and the birds and the animals, plants, everything that might come into contact with it. What I love most about my job is that it works with chemistry every single day, and obviously that's what I love, that's what I went to school for. But what I also really like about my job is that it is absolutely essential for Henry County. It is absolutely essential for the entire world. There's not really a place in America that you can go that doesn't have this type of job and this type of work to have conservation for the ecosystems and the environment. And so I just really love that it is vital for a healthy nation and just a healthy county like we have here in Henry County. The hardest part of my job is staying in compliance, and not exactly staying in compliance because we do that really well here. We always have a very high passing rate of cleanliness in our water. Our quality of water is always superb, but the hardest part is reporting that information back and forth to the state and to the EPA to tell them how well we're doing. Basically, I act as a teacher and I grade it every single day, and I send those grades back and forth to the state. And that's probably the hardest part, is just the reporting. The traits I use the most in my job are definitely accountability and perseverance. The entire county as well as BPU counts on me to make sure that everything is done correctly and that our numbers are being sent to the state, and most importantly that the quality of the water in the county are safe and pretty and not harmful to anybody or anything. And perseverance, because this is not just a one-time thing that I do it every single day of the week, actually 7 days of the week, not just 5 days a week. Somebody is out there writing numbers down. Most of the tests are done 5 days of the week, but actually somebody is out there every single day making sure that the numbers are written that we need to have to be able to send it to the states. If you're interested in working in a lab like I do, then some tips that I would give you is be super passionate with your work. Just understand that what you do and your work affects absolutely everybody around you, not just yourself and not just your company, but the work that I do here at Paris BPU affects the entire county. And another thing that I would tell you is to always put 110% effort into what you're doing. You can always do better. You can always have cleaner water than yesterday. You can always just keep up with your materials better. You can always do better. So in this job, you have to study really hard and you have to make good grades, but it is definitely worth it. And those are the tips that I would give somebody.